May is Mediterranean Diet Month, and some studies have shown that this diet reduces the risk of heart disease. Our Get Active Today guest this morning, registered dietitian Jennifer Casey. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Let's review. What is the Mediterranean diet?
That's a great question because it's not pasta, pizza, lots of olive oil.
Really? Because I'm like, I'm on it.
The Mediterranean diet is primarily based on plant foods, lots of vegetables, fruits, whole grains, beans, nuts, and seeds. It also includes fish as a primary protein source, healthy fats from olive oil, and again, those nuts and seeds, sparse amount of red meat.
What is it about the Mediterranean diet that seems to work for people?
Well, it's enjoyable.
Yeah.
The fresh fruits and vegetables really brimming with local flavors.
Yeah.
It's something that we can all choose wherever we are.
So what foods do you limit on this diet?
Well, you're going to limit butter, which is a source of saturated fat.
Okay.
You're going to limit red meat, which is a source of saturated fat as well. And you're also going to limit lots of refined processed foods. So
refined
white flour,
sugars,
refined
white flour.
Sugar. You're going to limit added salt. Herbs and spices are used to flavor the Mediterranean diet eating pattern.
And you recently took a trip.
I did.
And tell me a little bit about that. And you really observed that this is how people eat. This is not just a trend, a name of a diet. This is really a lifestyle.
Right, that's true. I did go to Italy last fall for Slow Food's Terra Madre conference. And that was in northern Italy. Afterwards, I traveled down to Sicily. And I went to the farmers markets, ate at the restaurants, and I saw the markets brimming with all sorts of seafood, all sorts of fish, and fruits, vegetables, beans. It was pretty amazing.
Now, it sounds expensive. Does it have to be? How can we incorporate parts of this into our lifestyle, and how can we do it locally?
Well, eating seasonally can be actually very affordable. So we've got lots of farmers growing seasonal fruits and vegetables here in Wisconsin. Beans also are a very affordable source of protein and fiber. And you can also grow it yourself. We were just talking about gardening.
Yeah. And in addition to that, we have been talking about this exercise. You have to, it's got to be two components, not just what you're eating, but also how you're expending what you're eating.
That's a key component. The Mediterranean eating pattern also is a way of life. I mean, it really promotes
in Italy,
physical activity.
I mean, walking.
People are walking, people are gardening.
Biking. Yep. Yeah, so we've got to get more into that. Hopefully that will help. The refined sugars and things like that, that's pretty tough because pretty much if you read every single label, that's a part of what we're eating.
Right, and that's why I often talk with people about eating whole foods, eating foods that are minimally processed. So if you're eating a whole fruit or whole vegetable, that doesn't have a label even on it.
Yeah.
You're not going to find added sugars, added salts, added fats in there. So learning to cook, growing it yourself, those are things that we can do that really can bring us lots of joy that are going to make sure we're eating well.
No label. It's good for you. If you don't have to like find it in the label of the package, that's one clue. Where can we get more information about being active, eating better, get active?
Get Active Today.
There you go.
We've got pictures, we've got links to resources, links to local farmers markets, gardening resources. This is a great resource for people who want to follow the Mediterranean diet eating pattern here in Wisconsin.
And a great season to get started. Thank you, Jennifer. Let's go over to Nicole.
All right, Kim, thank you.